Welcome Trailblazer fans into MCLA's TV studio for what will be the final athletics recap show this semester. I'm Dan Wohler here with my co-host Jeff Polari. Jeff, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So let's begin the show with the softball program. They finished with the 6th seed in the MASCAC.
Yeah, softball had a little bit of a difficult time here over the final 2 weeks of the season. They've dropped their final 8 games, but the good news is via a tiebreaker they did get back into the postseason. Last year was a kind of a magical run for them. They ran through the MASCAC tournament unbeaten and qualified for the NCAA tournament. So it is nice that they'll be able to get back in and at least defend that crown beginning on Thursday.
Right, and on Thursday they'll advance to play Westfield State.
Yeah, so they played Westfield a week ago, last Tuesday actually, and the Owls came away with a pair of victories in those contests. They won the first game 8-4, game 2 5-1. Pretty good offensive club, and the way the MASCAC tournament works in softball is a little bit different. So the first round, the opening round on Thursday, is a single elimination round. The winner moves on, the loser is done. Whoever wins that contest will be into the double elimination format of the tournament. So very important game right now, currently scheduled for 3:30 down at Westfield, and what will be a very important game for us.
Right, and speaking of importance, we'll move on to the men's tennis team, and they qualified for the first ever North Atlantic Conference playoff appearance.
Yeah, it's our 3rd year in the NAC, and for the first time in program history, the men's tennis team advanced into the postseason tournament. The top 4 teams advance into that one-day championship, which was held this past Saturday at Castleton University. MCLA we did fall to eventual champion Colby Sawyer, but it was great to see them get into the postseason and have an opportunity to really compete at a high level.
Now let's go over the performances of Aaron Goldsmith and Rob Wapschnack.
So Aaron was named to the second team All-NAC as a singles competitor, and him and Rob also compromised the second team double selection in that in the NAC. It's the 2nd year in a row they've both been honored, and certainly with both of them back for another year, it should be a very bright future for men's tennis, and hopefully they can take the next step and elevate and continue to fight for a playoff bid and hopefully advance.
Certainly. And now on to lacrosse and baseball. So both those programs finished up their seasons.
Yeah, so we'll start with lacrosse. Lacrosse hosted Salem State in the season finale at Shoecraft Field on Saturday. They played a very solid first half. Were right in the ball game, and then they kind of faltered a little bit late, ultimately dropping a 20-9 decision to the Vikings on Senior Day. But still a very young program trying to find its way a little bit. We celebrated Senior Day, which we did with all of our programs, which we'll get into here in just a little bit. But nice to see a good turnout from the families and so forth on Senior Day for lacrosse. Baseball finished up their MASCAC season on Saturday down at Worcester State. Are still tentatively scheduled to be hosting Williams College tomorrow and what will be the season finale for the baseball team. Both of those programs, lacrosse and baseball, did struggle in league play. Baseball again under some transition with Mike Ladu, and hopefully next year will be a bright spot. But some certain good things did happen throughout the course of the year, so we're hopeful that they'll turn the corner.
And we'll move on to the Senior Day programs, as you mentioned. So softball, baseball, and lacrosse all celebrating their seniors on the team this past week.
Yeah, Senior Day is always one of the most important days of the year, something that the programs look forward to. We held a very well-attended softball and baseball Senior Day last weekend against Bridgewater State, and as I previously mentioned, lacrosse just held theirs against Salem State. Just great to celebrate all their accomplishments and see so many families come back to support the student athletes on what is a really important day for them.
And now we'll kick things to Jesse Collings, who was able to head down to the athletic complex and talk to some seniors.
Over the last pair of weekends, MCLA's baseball, softball, and lacrosse teams honored their seniors as they played their final home games as Trailblazers. Senior Nate Gutman discussed the importance of playing on Senior Day.
I think it's very important, especially today. We got to get a couple wins here so we can have a chance to make it in MASCAC playoffs.
Senior Gabby Prada elaborated on the motivation that playing a sport at MCLA gave her.
The dedication that it gave me, and it challenged me a lot here. Not having that after this is going to be like, what am I going to do? Like, just going to be bored, or it's like it gave me structure. So I'm going to miss that a lot.
Many of the seniors reflected on how they will miss their teammates and the camaraderie that comes with playing a sport at MCLA.
These guys I'm going to miss, playing with the players, and definitely Coach Gladu. He coached me back in the day, so I'm definitely going to miss him. So
definitely my teammates. My teammates have been a great group of people to be around, and it's been a fun season, definitely.
It's bittersweet. I started with the club team here a couple years ago, so I've seen it on both sides. So I'm kind of in denial that it's coming to an end, but I'm also happy because we had a really great season as a team. So.
Following the games, the seniors talked about what they plan on doing after college.
I take what I do out in the field into the classroom, and there's a lot of real world experience that you can use in the classroom that you wouldn't find anywhere else besides the field.
Hopefully I'll get a job in the sports management world. This summer I'll be in Boston, doing an internship, so maybe they'll offer me a job. When you play, you get to see things that spectators don't. You get to see the behind the scenes, and then that kind of transitioned into the classroom.
I'm hoping to get a job coaching somewhere, maybe Babe Ruth, start off there, and then also finding a full-time job with my sociology degree as well.
After college, I'll be attending Seton Hall University for their Master's in Athletic Training program, so I'll still be working with college athletics, but I won't be participating in them. So.
Bozic reflected on playing at MCLA after growing up in nearby Adams.
Very important. You see a lot of familiar faces out there. You see your old high school coaches. You see a lot of family and friends get to come to your games and being so local, which is very, very important to me.
Thank you, Jesse, and thank you to all of our seniors for committing all of their time to the Trailblazer athletic programs here at MCLA. And now for a look ahead, Jeff, there's an athletics banquet happening tonight.
Yeah, so tonight represents kind of the full year in athletics, a very memorable night on a lot of different levels. We will be awarding our Louis Parisian Award winner, which is our top male scholar athlete, along with the Sue Getchell Award, which is our top female scholar athlete. To kind of highlight the night, we'll be awarding Athletes of the Year by class, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, along with seeing all the team MVPs in action. So certainly a great night planned tonight in the Campus Center gym.
And softball will play an elimination game on Thursday afternoon in the MASCAC quarterfinal.
Yeah, so that's certainly the highlight athletic event that's coming up on the field. Will be this Thursday down at Westfield, 3:30. Sixth-seeded MCLA will battle the third-seeded Westfield State University Owls, and what truly is a MASCAC quarterfinal. Again, winner moves into the double elimination format. The loser, unfortunately, is done for the season. So hopefully the Trailblazers can get a little bit of revenge from what happened last Tuesday and walk away with a victory and continue their quest to repeat as tournament champions.
And we'll wish the best of luck to the softball team as they play on Thursday. And for all of the fans at home watching, for myself and Jeff Polari, I'd like to thank you for watching throughout the entire semester, and we'll see you back in September. Thanks for watching.